winner in his favorite segment in OTR, the pop quiz. Question 3.
This is why there's so much time between my appearances.
You have to
I have to recover from the last.
And we were just talking about the Merrimack River. It is the second largest river in New Hampshire. Now, I know you're not the governor of New Hampshire, but it's a neighboring state. What is the largest river in New Hampshire?
Huh.
It's also the longest river in New England, by the way.
The Concord River?
The Connecticut River.
Connecticut River, of course.
Question 4. There are over 4,000 miles of
Aren't
river...
there usually only 3 questions?
No,
I'm sorry, my time is up.
You have an appointment?
You have to be somewhere. There are over 4,000 miles of rivers within Massachusetts. Which one near your western Massachusetts home also has a Philharmonic named after it?
That would be the Housatonic.
The Housatonic Philharmonic delights Berkshire audiences with their American music. And in the, this is the last one, by the way. You want an applause, a drum roll, or some kind of thing? Yeah, right. In the Boston anthem, Dirty Water, you know, you're singing that in your head right now? Where is the body of water frequented by lovers, fuggers, and thieves?
What's the middle one?
Yeah, right.
Did you actually say that?
Well, I didn't say I quoted the song.
Is it the Muddy River?
It is the banks of the Charles River, which was written in the mid-1960s before the cleanup.
I was going to say, that's no longer current.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice tune, but
there you go. But, okay, so we're going to give you...
Three and a half. Yeah, well, 3.5, okay. But more importantly, you have to come back at least one more time to sort of improve your record.
I thought you did great.
Can I just point out, Janet on her notes is keeping score, which is a metaphor from my 8 years' experience with that.
We touched a little bit on casinos a little bit earlier about the problems and the fact that there's going to be a vote that's going to come up in November among voters in the 2 communities. You've said you don't want them building one necessarily in your own communities where you live, but you do want them in Massachusetts, obviously. In light of Atlantic City and the fact that there are 4 to 5 casinos that have closed recently, do you think that these gaming establishments will still bring in as much money as you originally thought they would, or at least as much as you budgeted?
I think it's a fair question, but I'm not really worried about the long-term financial or economic contribution of expanded gaming. I think to your first point, the beauty of the law is that it allows us in local communities to decide whether a facility is right for that community. And it limits the number of licenses, as you know, to no more than 3. Doesn't mean they have to be as many as 3, but can be no more than 3, and I think that is right. But I think holding the casino law to a standard that says if there were failures in New Jersey, what are there, something like 20 casinos in New Jersey and 3 have closed? Well, we've had shopping malls here that have not been successful, and we don't say, well, no more shopping malls ever. This is just another business expansion.
Senator Elizabeth Warren said that she would vote against it this November. What do you tell her the next time you see her? Do you want to change your mind? I don't know if you want to change your mind.
No, Senator Warren and I have a great working relationship. I have enormous respect for her. We differ on this question.
Yeah.
This isn't an easy question, by the way. It never has been for me, and we've talked about this a lot on this show and elsewhere. But I think a limited expansion of gaming, as we have provided in the law, with local communities having the control that they do on the ultimate decisions, is right for us and can work for us and has worked for us.
So we're going to end where we started, which was, will you consider possibly running for president of the United States
coming, right?
in 2020?
In 2020? That's a long time from now. Look, I realize, somebody was saying earlier before we came on air that they have seen every possible expression on my face from your having repeated this question almost every time I've been on, and I'm not being cute. I'm not.
But it's a possibility. It's there in the distance.
There are a lot of people who've asked me to think about it. I am under no illusions that that's a huge decision, not just for me, but for my family. My plan right now is to finish this term, the second of 2 full terms, notwithstanding the fact that you've been hinting that I'm on my way out for all these years, and to get back into the private sector.
So here's the promise that you make. When you run for president, you go back and do the OTR pop quiz. When you are president, we've never had a sitting president do the OTR pop quiz.
You know what? If you'll take me as a private citizen, I will come back on OTR.
And we're going to fess up. One of our questions was incorrect, so we're going to give you one of our answers was one of our questions was framed incorrectly, which caused an incorrect correct answer, so we are going to credit you with
Change your
Right here.
that. So
Go
change
ahead.
it.
I'm good.
We're going to change the tally. We thank the governor for being our OTR guest today. The primary election day, of course, we remind you, was less than now 48 hours away. OTR's Ted Reinstein asks, what, if anything, will bring people to the polls?
I have got to get out there because it matters. What gets me out there are the statistics of the people that don't.